Hello, welcome back my friends to another Sprinkler Tech Tip product overview. I'm Sprinkler Nerd Andy, and today we're going to be taking a look at an anti-siphon valve. This particular model happens to be the Irritrol 2700 model. I think this one, to be exact, is the 2711 DPR anti-siphon valve. And we haven't talked much about anti-siphon valves, and so I'm gonna hang this video not only on this particular product page, but also for now on all of our other anti-siphon products. And what's you'll see on an anti-siphon valve, well, number one, if you're buying this for replacement, you know exactly what you want, and you maybe you're just watching this video for pure entertainment purposes. So let me entertain you, and let's flip this around and take a look. So first thing you'll see is you have an electric valve. This is, Irritrol's sort of standard jar top configuration. And then here you have the atmospheric vacuum breaker, I believe is what this portion is called. So this serves the purpose of, providing preventing water from running backwards. So typically, the direction of flow comes into the valve, it goes over through the vacuum breaker, and then down into the ground. And what this device does is it prevents water from moving backwards. So if any does come up, it dumps to the atmosphere. That's why it's called an atmospheric vacuum breaker. The water dumps to vacuum. So any back pressure in the system cannot run reverse and contaminate the potable water supply. So let's take a look inside here. This is the atmospheric vacuum breaker portion. And really all it is a small, basically a little diaphragm. So when water flows through, it is allowed to, it plunges and the water escapes through the top. And so that's all there is. I guess if anything needs to be replaced, it would just be this rubber gasket. And I don't know, potentially this, whatever this little part in here might be called. And then on the other side, you have your standard solenoid. And this is the Irritrol version. You can also get a DC latching solenoid for this. And it just has this toggle switch. So if you want to turn the valve on by hand, you can just simply turn the solenoid a quarter turn. That will turn the water on, or turn it off. And then you also have your manual bleed screw. So again, that will do the same thing. That will release the valve. And I wasn't planning to open this, but why don't we do that as well? Then you can see what's inside the valve, which should just be the standard diaphragm assembly. There's the spring that holds it on. And then here is the rubber diaphragm. What I'm gonna do is flip the camera back over here, give you guys all a closer look at what these components are. So there we have the housing of the assembly, and then there is the actual inside of the electric valve, which is open. There's the top of the bonnet, and then this is the diaphragm that would sit right in there like that. And then you've got your spring, and then we can put the top section back on here, and I'll pull the solenoid wires through, and we'll put the top piece back on here. Geez, who knew that I was gonna need 4 hands to put this together? It's a good thing we're not digging in the dirt right now. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. I believe that these types of valves need to be installed. I think it's 6 inches higher than the highest sprinkler, so keep that in mind. Oftentimes you'll see these in Florida, the Southwest, California, and you'll see them sort of lined up or manifolded along the side of the house. Typically there'll be another backflow preventer right near it, and then the mainline pipe will manifold off, go through all the valves, and then down into the ground. We do carry all the different parts if you need DC latching solenoids or you need replacement diaphragms. Again, sometimes it's easier if you do need replacement parts. I'm just cleaning up these wires here. If you do need replacement parts, just to buy a whole brand new valve. and replace, that way you get all the parts that you need. If you bought a whole kit, you'd have every single part that you need to make a repair. If we can help you with any of your Irritrol valve needs, your Irritrol sprinkler needs, or if you have questions about anti-siphon valves in general, we're happy to help you. You can reach us by phone, chat, and email. And until the next sprinkler tech tip or product overview, I'm Sprinkler Nerd Andy. Happy sprinkling. We'll talk to you then.